The first story that we're tracking is where popular content creator and influencer Ranveer Allahbadia triggered a national uproar with a disgustingly obscene remark that he tried to pass off as humor on a YouTube show. The remark evoked a firestorm of protest even as Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis promised action, saying there were limits to one's freedom of speech. Here's the full story.
A disturbing trend seems to have taken hold of India's digital space. One where filth, vulgarity and perverse comments are being passed off as entertainment. Triggering massive outcry, Ranveer Allahbadia, also known as Beerbiceps, a so-called self-improvement influencer, made an outrageous and disgusting remark on a YouTube show. Even as netizens responded with outrage, the larger question is, why was this ever considered content in the first place? Netizens called out the vulgarity, asking if this is the kind of content being promoted in the name of humor. Several activists filed complaints against the filthy YouTuber, while Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis also vowed action against him.
बहुत भद्दे तरीके से कुछ चीजों को कहा गया है, प्रेजेंट किया गया है, ऐसा मुझे भी पता चला है, जो बिल्कुल गलत है। फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच सभी को है, लेकिन हमारी फ्रीडम वहां समाप्त हो जाती है जब हम किसी और के फ्रीडम पर इंक्रोच करते हैं, और इस प्रकार का इंक्रोचमेंट ठीक नहीं है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अभिव्यक्ति इसकी भी कोई मर्यादाएं है। हमारे समाज में हमने अश्लीलता के भी कुछ नियम तैयार किए हैं, अगर उनको कोई पार करता है तो ये बहुत गलत बात है। अगर ऐसी कोई बात होती है तो उसके ऊपर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए।
But this isn't the first time influencers have crossed the line for shock value. Vulgarity is no longer accidental. It is being carefully crafted, packaged and fed to millions. The dirtier the content, the higher the engagement, the more perverse the joke, the more viral the clip. And platforms, they reward it with views, reach and monetization. Ranveer Allahbadia's remarks may have triggered the latest outrage, but this is a symptom of a larger disease. With brands and followers deserting him after the crass remark, the influencer issued a weak and half-hearted apology.
My comment wasn't just inappropriate, it wasn't even funny. Comedy is not my forte. I'm just here to say sorry. Many of you asked if this is how I wish to use my platform, and obviously this is not how I wish to use it. I'm not going to give any context or justification or reasoning behind whatever happened. I'm just here for an apology. I personally had a lapse in judgment. It wasn't cool on my part. The podcast is watched by people of all ages. Don't want to be the kind of person that takes that responsibility lightly. And family is the last thing that I would ever disrespect. Need to use this platform better. That's been my learning from this whole experience. I promise to just get better. I've asked the makers of the video to remove the insensitive sections from the video. And all I can say in the end is, I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me as a human being.
A digital world where anything, no matter how perverse, can be turned into content. The question is, how long will we allow it?
Joining me on the broadcast is Nilotpal Mrinal. He is the complainant in the case. Nilotpal, surely an apology is not enough after making such perverted remarks. And remember, the apology came hours after you received the backlash and after advertisements were pulled, after brands were pulled. You have registered a complaint in this regard. What action do you think should be taken against such filthy content creators who make such remark?
Only one demand I have. All should be behind bars. If they want to sell nudity, all the channels, all the YouTube will sell that. What they have done is not acceptable by anyone from any kind of society we are living in. We are in India. They should be thinking about the content before releasing it or doing it. He is saying sorry for what? When you are talking about sex with the parents, you liking it, do on the road, but don't serve it on internet. Our kids, our sister, our mothers, our family watches this. And if you have to do this, do on the road. Go do anywhere you want to do. but you cannot spread it. The only demand I have is they should be behind bar. A strong message to the society not to repeat this in future. Few years ago, same thing happened with some show called AIB.
Right.
And after that, this is something just for the TRP, just to become very famous in a short time. If you want to do something, what you have said, do it on the road. That's okay. But you cannot spread in million and million of viewers watched it, and then you are saying sorry for what? Say sorry, go behind bar, say sorry. Kumbh is going on after 144 years. Go there, take a dip there, and then say sorry, but go up behind bars. If he will not go, I will go to the court, challenge it, make sure they all are behind bars. The apology is what? You will do murder and say apology. Dawood Ibrahim will come and say, I'm sorry. So will government apologize? No, you have to first go behind bars, understand what mental trauma you have given to so many kids, teenagers who are following you, watching you. You have done interview of so many big people talking good things there and doing rubbish here.
Absolutely.
It's not acceptable at all.
Absolutely. Nilotpal, thank you very much for speaking to Republic on that. Certainly an apology is not enough.